Let's get it. Wait. You guys aren't smashing the like button enough! You're telling me I don't put the poll on for one day, and all of a sudden we're not smashing the like button enough here? Like, what's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Come on, man. Smash the like. Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here? Come on. Give it a smash. First, you give it a little tap. Give it a little caress. You know what I mean? Give it a boop, boop. And then you smash. And then you smash. Holy shit. Okay, anyways, welcome to the show. Welcome to the stream. Today's gonna be a good one. I'm excited about this one. Tier list. Everybody loves the tier list. Everybody likes charts and pie charts and Venn diagrams and tier lists, okay? I don't make the rules. It is what it is. And we've got a lot of juicy ass content coming out next year. I think I've got them all. Okay, we can kind of get into it and see if I missed any or anything like that. We're going to go over it, and we're going to go over my personal hype level for each and every one of these projects. And so we'll get into that in just a second, but that's going to be really, really cool. So get ready for arguments, for confusion, for anger in the chat. That's what it is. And I think it's going to be a good ass day. I also wanted to say that I think we may change these streams to 11:30 in the morning, okay? And I'm wondering how people feel about the 11:30 start time. So let me know if you're watching this on the replay. Let me know in the comment section what you would think of an 11:30 start time for the streams. And also, kind of thinking about not doing Wednesday streams anymore. Look, I know everybody wants streams all the time, and I get it, but I kind of want to be doing more work behind the scenes to make sure that the streams are really good, that we have some really fun ideas, interesting things to go over in each stream, and also like work on some of the visual effects and things like that. So I'm thinking we might not do Wednesday streams anymore. As a Nerd Venger, you'll still get a Wednesday stream. We'll do member streams as we just did. I was talking about my comic book in depth with the Nerd Vengers at 11. So I think that's probably what we're going to do, but I want to just kind of get some feedback from you guys as well. So I want to put that out there. 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. What do you think? 11 instead? I mean, 11's not late enough that it's past that 10:30 mark, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I think 11:30 is probably going to be the move, but I'm not 100%. We'll see. But I like 12. Don't say that. But that's only a half hour earlier. It's a half hour. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Do 11. 11:30 is perfect. 11:30 is cool. Josh, tell Steelers to fire Matt Canada. I can't tell the Steelers nothing. 11:10. What about 11:11? Yo, what if we started the streams at 11:11? Just, there's an idea. You know what I mean? There's an idea. Also, I want to watch some gosh dang cartoons, man. So we're going to do it. Saturday morning, 10 a.m. That's right, 10 a.m. Not 10:10, not 11, not 11:30, not noon. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're up early in the morning and you want to watch some cartoons, we're going to watch cartoons together this Saturday. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm taking an executive decision on this. We're watching Tales of the Jedi. That's right. We're doing it. We're going to watch Tales of the Jedi together at 11 this Saturday. Bring your cereal. Bring your hot cocoa. Bring your blinkers. Bring a friend. But you must be a Nerd Venture member. come on into the tower and we'll watch Tales of the Jedi this Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything else that could you go to the Fibonacci time 1123? Oh, dude, totally. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Josh, what up, bro? I don't know about Andor today. Probably most boring episode ever. I'm watching Tales now, bro. Yeah, Andor. I don't even know about that. I mean, I literally don't. I have not cared. I don't care about Andor. And it's been very nice. It's been very nice to not really have to worry about it, if I'm being completely honest with you. Okay. So, I want to pull up the tier list. You got to stop hating on Andor. You're blinded by its quality. Oh, I'm blinded by its quality for sure. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to go over the things that are in here, and I want you guys to think or tell me if I've missed anything. Okay, let me know. Okay, so I have Across the Spider-Verse, Ahsoka, Ant-Man Quantumania, Aquaman, Bad Batch, Blue Beetle, the Dungeons and Dragons movie, Dune 2, The Echo Show, Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3, Invincible, Season 2, the PETA animal rights activist Craven from Sony, Loki Season 2, Mandalorian Season 3, The Penguin Show, Rings of Power Season 2, Secret Invasion, Shazam, The Boys Season 4, I think, The Flash movie, The Marvels, What If Season 2, and X-Men 97. Rings of Power Season 2 is not next year. I think it actually will hit next year, but there's a chance it won't. There's a chance it won't. I didn't see anything official on it. I looked into it. Last of Us Season 1. I mean, I have no hype for The Last of Us. Zero. But that's because I never played the games. I know many of you guys will be very hyped up about it and excited, but like, I'm not even going to check it out. You know what I mean? I'm not even going to check it out. Where is Madam Web? Does Madam Web come out next year? Oh no! Did I miss Madam Web? Skeleton Crew is summer? I don't think Skeleton Crew is going to hit next year. If Skeleton Crew hits next year, I'll be shocked. I have Spider-Verse. Yeah. Is Daredevil coming? That's in 2024. Holiday special? Well, we don't know what the holiday specials are going to be next year. Matthew says, has there been an on-screen character of a longtime villain turning into full-out hero? I love these character types in comics and wrestling, but cannot find any in film. Longtime villain that turned into a full-blown hero. Not that I can necessarily think of right off the top of my head. Not that I can think of off the top of my head. Anybody in chat got an answer? Okay, so Madam Web. You think Madam Web is 2024? Okay, yeah, Madam Web's 2024. Okay, cool. Magneto and Vegeta, sort of. Vegeta, yes. Magneto, sort of. I don't know if you could say that he's full-on hero. Loki, I mean, maybe in the MCU. I don't really think you could say Loki is a hero in the comics. Piccolo, for sure. Yeah. Season 2 of Tales of the Jedi, Acolyte, Avatar 2, Hot D Season 2, possibly Andor Season 2. All that's in 2024. I mean, Andor might hit, but as far as I know, all of that stuff's coming in 2024. Megamind. Interesting. Skeleton Crew may drop next November. I'm thinking Ahsoka drops in August. It is possible. I kind of don't think so, but it is possible. Cobra Kai. They haven't announced the next season of Cobra Kai yet, actually. Isn't that interesting? I feel like their viewership dropped off a lot in this season. Spike went from Buffy to Hero. I mean, yes, there are examples. You watch The Walking Dead? Hell no. Okay. I'm at one more. Is there anything else? Agatha show, maybe. It just hasn't officially been announced yet, so maybe. Anything else we missed? Agatha says winter 2023? Oh, shit. Okay, so Agatha. Ironheart. Did I miss Agatha and Ironheart? Damn. I have the Penguin on here. Dragon Ball Super, it's not confirmed. We don't know. The Last of Us, no. Okay, so let's do Ironheart Let's do Ironheart and Agatha first, okay? Okay. I'm actually going to let's start with Ironheart. Do better, Josh. Hey, you know what? I actually meant to bring this up on the Nerdventure stream to get the feedback from you guys there, and then maybe we could have figured it out then, but it's fine. Armor Wars, I don't think so. And Armor Wars is going to be a movie now, and I don't think it's coming out in 2023. Okay, let's go Ironheart. Ironheart. Hard to say before I see Wakanda Forever, right? Once I see Wakanda Forever, maybe I would be either more excited or less excited to see the Ironheart show. There are some compelling, interesting things about the Ironheart show, like the hood and the idea of magic and technology, coming together. That's kind of really, really interesting. But simply because of how Disney Plus shows have been thus far, I'm going to put it in the B category. Yeah, so I'll put Ironheart in the B category, and again, sort of an asterisk on that. It'll depend on what I think of Riri in Wakanda Forever. Maybe that'll go up, maybe that'll go down slightly. And then as far as Agatha, Coven of Chaos, I'd say like B+, maybe 8. Like, the idea of Children's Crusade is really interesting. I like the idea of Billy Kaplan, but again, it's just the Disney Plus vibe. I'm just not so sure that I can really get hyped up for Disney Plus shows unless there's like a special and particular draw to them. Okay, so I don't know. Like, I guess your mileage may vary on that and how you feel about that. But for me, Ironheart B, Agatha Harkness B+, maybe B. You know what I mean? So we'll see. But now let's kind of get into the rest of this. Let's begin with Across the Spider-Verse, okay? Across the Spider-Verse, Part 1. It's pretty high for me. I'm going to put it A, okay? I'm going to put it in A tier. It's very high for me. I absolutely love the first Into the Spider-Verse movie. I thought it was absolutely incredible. And to be honest with you, and I got a squeaky nose. Sorry. Here's the deal. There's a few things that are holding it back from S tier. Number 1, it's Sony. Number 2, it's been delayed. Okay, so it was massively delayed, and it's Sony. We don't know too much about it, but I can see Sony being like, oh shit, Into the Spider-Verse was this big hit. Let's make the sequel 2-parter. Let's throw everything in there but the kitchen sink, take it to the next level, and kind of fuck it up, right? Of its own ambition. So I will give it A simply because the possibility of dope-ass Spider-Man and connective tissue, hell yeah, I'm all about it. There seems to be some really cool stuff in here. Spider-Man 2099, are you kidding me? Miguel is an absolutely incredible character, so that is dope. But because it's Sony and because it's been so delayed and because we don't know much about what they're even doing, it's just hard. To me, it's got a Sony stink on it. And so I can't really give it more than an A. You know what I mean? But I feel like A is pretty good, right? It's pretty high up there and desirable. All right, Ahsoka. Let's just get it out of the way. It's S tier, and this shouldn't really be a surprise for you guys. I'm a huge Dave Filoni simp, big fanboy of Dave, and I thought his Ahsoka episode in The Mandalorian Season 2 was fine art. I feel as though it's just as good, if not better, than the finale of Mando Season 2. Absolutely incredible. Dave Filoni knows Star Wars, and I actually think that if he can sort of replicate what he did in that 5th episode, I think, of Mando Season 2, and push that forward and take it to the next level, this idea of a samurai adventure, all these Eastern elements in there, it's just it's right up my alley, man. Pause. And just the perfect thing for me to look forward to as a Star Wars fan. So Ahsoka is S tier. Probably, if not my most anticipated project, one of my most anticipated projects. Ahsoka is going to be absolutely titties. Okay, let's get into this. Quantumania. I'm going to put it in the A tier. Okay, I'm putting Quantumania in the A tier, okay? Now, maybe a little bit of this is my Marvel fanboy coming out. Maybe I'm just so damn excited to know more about Kang the Conqueror and see where we go from there. A little bit of, I'm very hopeful that, this next phase is going to be way better than what we get in phase 4. So perhaps a little bit of copium kind of fueling that. I've read a lot of leaks about this movie. It sounds incredible to me. They seem to have even made it better in the way that they've done reshoots and fixed some things in the film. So I'm all about it. Super excited. So that's an A tier for me. I wonder what you guys think about that. Where would you guys put Quantumania? I'm particularly interested in where you would put this one because, I mean, it's going to be a huge movie next year, very early on. But also, like, I don't know. It's Ant-Man. You know what I mean? Josh hates Kang. No, I love Kang, man. I think Kang's awesome. A-S-A. A-S-S. Damn, yeah. A lot of people pretty hyped. A out of B, B at most, A. You should poll these. I don't want to poll for each one, though, because I feel like we'll be here forever, bro. I feel like this is already going to be a long stream. Josh drunk AF? Hell nah, bruh. Not this early in the morning. But now that I think about it, maybe I should. Maybe I should crack one, huh? Going towards S. I think people are pretty excited for this one. I love Kang and Ant-Man. There you go. They recast Cassie Lang in Ant-Man 3. I hate recasts. Ah, well, that's fair. I like the new gal that's playing Cassie. I think she looks good. Okay, let's go into the next one. Aquaman 2. Aquaman 2. I'm going to throw it in the B. I actually like Aquaman. It doesn't have a lot of rewatchability for me, but I think it's one of the stronger entries in the DCEU. They've sure been working on this movie for quite some time. So hopefully it can be the best parts of the first movie enhanced. You know what I mean? And I kind of hope for that. It is DC, and obviously like the DCEU and DC movies in general just haven't had the best track record. You know, crazy rumors. Ben Affleck's going to be in it. What's that about? That's kind of cool, but is he really doing much? You know, so just like Into the Spider-Verse gets knocked down a little bit just because it's Sony and there's a little bit of stink on it from that. It's kind of the same thing for me with Aquaman 2. Like, I'm going to check it out, you know, but to be honest, like, yeah, it's a B. You know what I mean? Like, it's a B. This whole tier list is just bias. So you're telling me that my 2023 show and movie hype level tier list is bias? So you're telling me that the tier list I made, talking about my personal hype level for the 2023 projects, is bias? Yeah, I think it might be. Okay. Anyways, let's keep going. The Bad Batch. Man, I'm curious, where do you guys put the Bad Batch, man? Where do you guys put the Bad Batch? Because, okay. I want to see, before I do mine, I'll show you mine. Show me yours. A lot of A's, a B, a C, an A, B, B. Okay, cool. Okay, slow down. Going a little too crazy there, guys. A little too hard to keep up with the chat there. Okay, so it's super a lot of high stuff. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm just gonna be honest. I'm putting it at a B. Now it's a B plus. It's a B plus, but it's not an A. It's not an A. Like, Bad Batch season 1 started out so damn strong. And then the second to last episode I thought was really good as well. And the finale was like, what are we doing here? Like, there's a lot of good stuff in Bad Batch, but it just, I don't know. It's not necessarily for me. Like, I feel like they did a lot of, like, flavor of the week. We got to solve this puzzle each week. And remember, we stopped doing watch parties for it because I was like, I can't stay up for 3 a.m. to watch them fix the goddamn ship again. You know what I mean? So, to me, maybe Bad Batch Season 2 is just way better and like, oh shit, like, we're on it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch the whole thing. But it's gonna be one of those things where it's like, I'm probably not gonna do watch parties. I might not even watch it before streams on the day it comes out. It's, you know, take my time with it. I might even, like, maybe binge halfway through. I'll just binge it all or something like that and kind of get into it. So Bad Batch is a B plus. Obviously it's Dave Filoni stuff, but that first season to me wasn't compelling enough for me to necessarily be as hyped up about it, right? So, yeah, I'd say it's a little bit above Aquaman. You know what I mean? Now, let's talk about Blue Beetle. Let's talk about Blue Beetle. Yeah, Blue Beetle's a movie. And until we know for sure, The Witcher Season 3. All right, let's get this out of the way. Witcher Season 3. D tier, not even going to watch it. Okay, here we go. Witcher Season 3. D tier, not even going to watch it. And to be honest with you, a lot of that has to do with Henry Cavill leaving the show. Just is what it is. You know, like first season good, second season decent, cool stuff, but I'm not even that compelled to check it out. Now it's like Cavill's not even coming back. They're going to do this fourth season. I'm out. Don't care. Blue Beetle. I'm going to put it in the B tier. Here's the thing. I think this movie could be really cool. The costume looks awesome. But we haven't seen shit for this movie. Okay, so we have no idea. If maybe we saw a dope trailer and it looked sick and you're like, oh, that's really, really cool, I could potentially put it up higher. I haven't seen anything like that. You know what I mean? I've heard some people say it's really good. I've heard some people say it's a total mess. Who knows? I like the Cobra Kai kid. I like the Blue Beetle concept. The scarab is interesting. A lot of cool flavor that they could do in there. But it's also DC. It also feels like it's like a tier below. It feels like they wanted to do a bunch of like B-level or small budget DC movies. And it kind of feels like that. Like, I'm sorry, it just does, right? So, yeah, it's B, you know? And it's just a flat B. You know what I mean? Like, I will check it out. And I will anticipate it. But yeah, it's a flat B for me. It's like, nah, I can't. I wouldn't necessarily knock it down to C just because there's enough intrigue there for me to be like, oh no, I am excited for it. I do want to check it out. But it's flat B, dude. Don't say flat B. It's flat B, bro. It's the flattest B I've ever seen. It's like a B flat, like. I don't even know. I don't know if that's a B flat, but there you go. What's up, Don? Just woke up. Vito, get yourself a coffee and sit your ass down. Because we still got a lot of tier listing to do, okay? Holy shit. Okay, Dungeons and Dragons movie. Dungeons and Dragons movie. I don't think this will shock you. It's S tier, baby. Maybe that does shock you. Are you guys surprised? Are you surprised? Damn. Holy shit. Oh my god. A lot of you guys are like shitting on this. Oh my god. Okay. Now I gotta explain. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know if you've known this about me. Is this about to be like a whole thing? Let's get to know each other a little better. I'd suggest leaning a little closer to the camera. In fact, I'm gonna get a little closer. Okay, I'm going to get a little closer. Yeah, the green screen's glitching a little bit, huh? Maybe I should try to fix that. Are you saying I should try to fix that? Let me see. Let me try. Let me see if I can do something here. Because it's on this. It's probably this, huh? Is that a little bit better? Is that a little bit better? I'm gonna get a little close. I'm gonna get a little closer. Okay. I'm gonna get a little further. I'm gonna get a little closer. I'm gonna back it up. Okay, listen. Dungeons and Dragons. I absolutely love Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons is the most fun I've ever had at playing a game. I play a lot of different games, from video games to card games, strategy games, all kinds of different games. I'm telling you right now, if you like gaming even a little bit, you will have, if with the right dungeon master, you will have the best gaming experience of your life playing a role-playing game or playing Dungeons and Dragons. It is the best gaming experience one can have, okay? Now, on top of that, I have seen a lot of Dungeons and Dragons media. I watched the really old Dungeons and Dragons movie, which I think had John Malkovich, if I remember correctly, and it had like crazy people like that. I've seen the old cartoon. I've watched a lot of high fantasy stuff. Okay, I'm telling you right now, that Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves trailer is like the coolest Dungeons and Dragons movie thing ever. So it's like pinnacle, peak Dungeons and Dragons content. And don't underestimate how many people out there absolutely love Dungeons and Dragons and will go to bat for this movie and promote it and hype it up. And it feels like, from what we've seen in the trailers, that this movie has actually captured that magic really, really well. I'm going to say something else. Controversial, okay? Are you ready? Here we go. Here we go. The Dungeons and Dragons movie will make $1 billion or more in the box office. That's right! I said it! I said it! It'll make $1 billion. $1 billion! With a B. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Clip it. Clip it. That's right. Yep, that's right. We'll revisit this next year. I'm definitely not betting my hair on it, so don't get too excited. But I'm telling you, man, don't underestimate the Dungeons and Dragons community. Yo, real quick, total sidebar. How much money did the World of Warcraft movie make? How much money? Oh, it only made like 430 worldwide. That's wild. Well, this Dungeons and Dragons movie is gonna shit. You know what? I'm gonna change 800 million. Like I said, it's gonna make 800 million. Like I said. Okay, next one. Everybody relax. Dune 2. Moss, where you at? Wait, what? The trailer and the release date? Let's go. Okay, cool. 500 million? No! It's making 800 million! You know what? Fuck it, I'm going back. I'm gonna double flip-flop. It's making $1 billion. Everybody's pissing me off. Okay. Dune 2. You never even saw Dune 1? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Moss says S tier. Bet your hair? No. It's A tier for me, okay? And a high A. I'd say an A plus. I'd say an A plus. I actually really like the first Dune. You know, it's a little long. There's, you know, it's a little lacking in the action. But to be honest, like the world building, you know, he's a great filmmaker. Like, you can't lie. Like, he definitely builds some incredible sequences. It was very, very enjoyable. I really liked the first Dune. And I think it's funny because didn't he say something to the effect of like that he heard the criticism and he's like, no, like you've got to, because a lot of people said it was slow. Like a lot of people said it was slow. And I think Dennis has even come forward and said, you know, the second one will be more engaging, like it'll have more action, right? I think he said that. You know, it was bad. You don't say that. It was good. So I'm gonna go A plus, pretty good. Right on. I want Dennis to do Man of Steel 2 with Brainiac. That would be sick, dude. That would be sick. Eternals was better than Dune. I would honestly, here's what I would say. I would say they're pretty equivalent, but Dune is a better movie. Eternals gets like really sloppy at the end, I think. Papa, are you planning on buying Comic-Con tickets when they go live for the 5th for SDCC? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I want to do more cons next year, but I don't know if SDCC is one of those. It's actually better to cover that from home, to be honest with you. Did you seriously just call him Dennis? Yeah, douchebag. You just heard me call him Dennis. You know, I'm sure it's not the proper and correct way to say, you know what, get this motherfucker out of my face, Mong Bobby. Mong Bobby, enjoy band forever. I like your fucking attitude. See you never. You bitch basket. Okay, anyway, Echo. Let me know. Where's Echo? Where's Echo? Denis. Oh, it's Denis. Right. I'm so sorry that I called him Dennis. My bad. Okay, Echo show. Where's it at for you? B's. Echo is a D? Oh my god. Oh my god. B minus. D, 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 B, Echo, oh my gosh. I'm going to say something I want to say something controversial about Echo right now, okay? Echo's going to make $1 billion in the box office. I said it! I said it! Okay, no, it's not going to obviously do that because it's not going in the box office. You know what? I'm going to sit Echo right on this B shelf. You know what I mean? I feel like Echo looks really good on the shelf right next to these other things here, okay? And I think you guys, a lot of you guys have it really, really low and really, really down here, and you're wrong. Okay, you're wrong. Welcome to being wrong. Okay, couple cool things about Echo. She's gonna have tattoos that give her crazy spirit power. That sounds cool. You're gonna have Wilson Fisk and the beginning of the Wilson Fisk arc where he's gonna run for mayor and likely be elected as mayor. You're gonna have probably Bullseye returning. You're gonna have Daredevil in the black suit with red eyes. Echo's got a lot of juice, man. Yeah, more corny Kingpin. Ah, dude, I love corny Kingpin. And also, shut your goddamn mouth, Michael. He was a little corny though, wasn't he? So yeah, no, I think there's a lot of juice for Echo. I'm gonna put it right at a B, okay? Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This one's tricky, dude. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. What do you guys think of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3? Wow, that's a lot. Wow, really? That is wild. So, like, there's so many A's. There's so many S's. Holy shit. That's high. Dude, you guys are going really high on Guardians of the Galaxy. It's a B. It's a B. I think you guys are crazy. Like, how can you look, in my opinion here, how can you look at Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 and the Suicide Squad and put Guardians 3 at anything over a B? I guess if you really, really love James Gunn and his style, like, I could see that. But for me, Guardians 2, huge step down from Guardians 1. The Suicide Squad was a goofy joke fest, boner joke. It ain't it. You know what I mean? Now, granted, Guardians 3 likely covers some more serious stuff. And so maybe tonally it'll be a little bit different than what we got in Guardians 2. But I don't know, man. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't really get hyped up for it. It feels very similar to me of like Love and Thunder. And to be honest with you, before Love and Thunder, I was way more excited for Love and Thunder. As we got a little closer to it, my expectations were tempered a little bit, and I was like, okay, well, this is, you know, Tiger, you know, and that's kind of what I think is going on with James Gunn. Until we see more, and I'm convinced otherwise, it's at a B. It's at a B for me, and it's not even a B plus, bruh. It's not even a B plus, bruh. So, yeah. Low key, more excited for Guardians 4 with the new team afterwards. Okay, Invincible, let's just get this out of the way. S tier. Invincible Season 1 was a revelation. Holy shit, it was amazing. Incredible. Maybe one of the best things that came out that year. And it's been years since then. They've been hard at work on other seasons of Invincible, including, I think, even a Season 3 and beyond it. Kirkman's ideas of what he wants to do in Season 2, bringing in more stuff from the comics, but also stuff that he didn't get to really focus on in the comics. Holy shit, man. I'm so excited for Invincible. I'm so excited for Invincible. It's way above a lot of different things on this list. Shit is hype, dude. Very, very cool. Arcane greater than Invincible. Arcane is very good. I did look into Arcane a little bit. It's possible it will come out next year, but we don't really know. We don't really know for sure, okay? So, there you go. Now, let's talk about Craven, the animal rights activist. Holy shit, it is D, and it's probably less than that. It's like lower. I should have made lower tiers just for some of these, man. Like, Craven is one of my favorite comic book characters. But I have zero faith in Sony, and everything I've heard about Craven the Hunter sounds whack as fuck. So, I mean, until we see more, until, like, I get, like, an understanding of why this movie's not going to be, like, absolute dog shit, I have zero hype from it. And depending on what comes out about the movie, I legit might give it the Morbius treatment. And you know what the Morbius treatment is? I will never watch that shit. To this day, I have never watched Morbius. To this day. And I've made a lot of videos shitting on Morbius. And you might be like, wait a minute. You made videos shitting on Morbius and you've never even seen it? Yup! Yup! And I'll do it again! And I'll do it again! Cry about it. But yeah, so there you go. There you have on that. Okay, Loki Season 2. Where are you guys at with Loki Season 2? What do you think, chat? What do you think? What do you think? A lot of S, a lot of A, some B's. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's S for me. It is S tier. Loki, hands down, the best Marvel show, in my opinion, by a long shot, by a wide margin. Also, the idea that this will set up, you know, the Squadron Supreme, which is so cool, but also, like, tie into the future of the multiverse stuff heading into Secret Wars. Absolutely amazing, dude. Like, very, very hyped up for it. I will say, though, as a small caveat, Cabernet? I'll say as a small Cabernet that I do kind of feel like this is maybe the S tier project that has the highest chance of disappointing me. Brian says, where's Willow? Oh my God. Willow, bro? Really? Willow? A small Cabernet, bro. Like, there's a small Cabernet chance that Loki will low-key disappoint me. I mean, what do you guys think about? Don't you kind of get that feeling? Like, don't you kind of get that feeling where you're like, nah, like Loki, it's hype, but also, what if it just kind of meanders and doesn't like get to the goods? You know what I'm saying? Where's Madam Web? Madam Web comes out in 2024, I believe. Is that Rings of Power? Oh yeah, Rings of Power is in there. Don't worry, we'll get there. Willow is A tier. Okay, how about this? Put a 1 into the chat if you give any fucks about Willow. I just gotta know. Put a 1 into the chat if you give any fucks about Willow. Y'all playing, dude. You're playing with me. You're playing with me. There's still only 5 of you, and I don't believe it. I don't believe it. That's like 5 of you. And I don't believe you. Oh, man. I'm having fun. I hope you guys... Are you guys having fun? I'm having fun. If you're having fun, smash the like button. If you're having fun, smash the like button. If you're at the edge of your seat, frustrated, anxious as fuck, and wanting to yell at me, smash the like button. You know? Yeah. The Mandalorian Season 3. I gotta know where you guys are at with this. What do you think? Mandalorian Season 3. Where are you at? S, A, S. A lot of S's. A lot of A's. A lot of S's, yeah. S tier. Yeah. Right. All right, I'm going to surprise you guys. Okay? I'm going to put it in C. Okay, I'm just kidding, but I'll put it in A. It's not S for me. And I know. You might be like, wait a minute. What? How can it not be S tier? Here's why. Because the show hasn't been on air for 2 years. Because the show put 2 episodes retconning its own ending in the middle of a Book of Boba Fett season. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a little skeptical. When I say a little, I'm a little skeptical. Just a little bit. It doesn't have like the same level of hype that Ahsoka has for me. There's a little bit of an issue here. Yep. So it's like, I'm excited for Mando Season 3. Hoping that it delivers and that it's everything that I want it to be. But I'm just a little bit concerned. Just a little bit concerned that it won't hit the same. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm going to have it at A tier, man. A+. Oh, shit. Where's Rebel Moon? That's a good point. Rebel Moon is S tier. For sure. So, yeah, I bet everybody's really, really upset about that one. But that's what it is. It's at A. Like, that is true, though. Imagine the Star Wars fandom being upset at me because I put it in the A tier and not the S tier. And I cite the fact that it's been off air for 2 years and that, like, they did this whack-ass shit with Book of Boba Fett. And I'm like, yeah, I just don't know. I'm just like, yeah, A tier and not S tier. And they're all like, burn him at the stake! Burn him! Ah! You know? Such is life. Okay. The Penguin Show. Yeah, apparently they're still doing this. The Batman 2 has not been greenlit, but they're doing the Penguin Show. I gotta know. It's an S tier. Okay, where are you guys at with the Penguin Show? What do you think about the Penguin Show? The what? Yeah, exactly. Well, there was a character in the Batman that was the Penguin. And so the Penguin Show is apparently still going down. Yeah. To me, this will be our first C tier. I can't put it as low as D. I feel like it deserves a little bit more credit than, Craven. But at the same time, what is this show going to be? So they took the Batman, which again, I wasn't as enamored by as many of you. And they literally were like, what if we took the Batman and removed Batman from it? That'll do great. You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, what? Like, what are you talking about? No, it will not. You know? So it could be cool. Like, maybe like the organized crime shit, maybe that like aspect of it will be really, really cool. But it's like, whatever, man. Like, it's C for me, man. It's C. Okay? Rings of Power Season 2. I only put this on here so I could shit all over it. It's a D tier, man. Rings of Power Season 2. How to continue to waste billions of dollars. I didn't even finish the first season. And I don't think I'll check out a single episode of Season 2. I'm honestly shocked that they're making it. You know what I mean? Like, frankly, I really am. Like, I'm completely shocked that they are making it. I guess, like, when it's all said and done, we'll get, like, some numbers. But Amazon's been pretty fucking quiet since that first week about touting the numbers and talking about the numbers for the show. So, I don't know. I suppose there's still an audience for it. And I think that people will still check it out. But frankly, like, I will literally not watch a single episode. Unless somebody is like, oh, you gotta watch this. Like, one of my like close friends or somebody that, like, whose opinion I really, really trust is like, yo, you gotta check this shit out. Then I'll be like, okay, I'll check it out. But I don't anticipate that happening. You know what I mean? I really don't. So, yeah. Why is Agatha not on the list? So I screwed that up. I talked about Agatha earlier. Agatha's a B plus for me. So you gotta watch it. Why? Why? It's performing better than I imagined it would on Nielsen. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm not checking it out. Okay, Secret Invasion. Raised by Wolves is canceled, brother, unless somebody picks it up. I would love for somebody to pick it up, but for now, Raised by Wolves is canceled. Rogue Squadron. Yeah. Secret Invasion. What do you guys think? What do you think? C. I signed the petition. S tier. B. Boo. Rings is B tier, but probably not until 2024. C. S. A. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put it in an A. And it's really... The reason I have it in A tier is because they've kind of publicly said that this is going to be way more serious than the other MCU shows. And Secret Invasion is like almost my last hope that Marvel can actually do something on Disney Plus that is as compelling as what they do in the theaters. You know what I mean? So I have a lot of like sort of hope for Secret Invasion and maybe unfairly putting a lot of expectations on it. So I would put it in the A tier, man. You know what I mean? Like I'm excited to check it out. And I'm also like kind of really hoping that it's like, oh, this is the one that changes it. Like after Secret Invasion, we'll have a clear like line where we're like, okay, now they're all like actually pretty good. So yeah, that's kind of where my mindset is at with that one. Let's talk about Shazam 2. I'm pretty curious. Where do you guys have Shazam 2? How hyped are you for the next Shazam? I also am curious what The Rock would say about his hype level for Shazam. You know? I don't know if you guys have been watching that whole kind of thing go down, but like Zachary Levi was like streaming on Twitch or something, and somebody asked him about like the future of Shazam. And Zach said, well, my producer, Peter Safran, and my good friend, James Gunn, are now in charge of DC. So I see Shazam having a long future. And it feels like kind of a low-key shot to Rock, because Rock is like wanted nothing to do with Shazam. That whole situation is really interesting. To this day, The Rock has not commented on the James Gunn news yet. It's pretty wild. Yeah, I'm going to put Shazam down here in the C category. You know what I mean? Very low hype level for me. I see potential for it to actually be good. I thought the first movie was cool. It was better than I thought it would be, but it doesn't like inspire me to really want to go see it. And they're going in the direction with like the family and shit. And I'm just like, man, that really ain't it for me. So I don't know. Could be awesome. Maybe if I see some dope trailers or the word of mouth's incredible, I could raise this. But for now, it's a C. It's a C. The Boys Season 4. What say you? The Boys Season 4. What do you think? What do you think? Dang, a lot of hype on The Boys, huh? Yeah, a lot of hype. Okay, I'm going to put it in A, but it's like an A minus for me, but it's still in the A category, okay? I'm pretty excited to see what they do with the Sun. It's very compelling the way it's going. Like the way that last season ended was really interesting, and kind of knowing a little bit about the comics, like I see where maybe they're going with it, and that's cool too. So yeah, they're definitely exciting stuff. I really like The Boys. It's not like my favorite. Like I would put Invincible above The Boys, like for sure. Like The Boys does some stuff that's just way too wild and grotesque to me, and I know like some people are like, oh, that is what the show is or whatever, and I'm like, not my favorite. You know, like that's not the most compelling part of the show. The compelling part of the show is the tension created by Homelander, the sort of corporate political stuff that they do with like VOD. Like that stuff's compelling to me. Climbing up some dude's wiener and exploding like ain't it for me. Real talk. But still really like the show, so I'd give it an A. Now let's talk about The Flush. The Flash movie, which apparently is still supposed to release next year. Crazy. Crazy. What do you think? What would you rate it? S. Z. Cancel it. Yeah, this one's interesting. Let me think about how I want to say this, okay? We're talking about a movie that is apparently so good that maybe one of the most ridiculous, heinous, horrible, disgusting, difficult human beings that have ever walked the earth is essentially getting a pass. Like, we're talking about a movie that's so good that Ezra, I Treat Life Like GTA 5 Miller is getting some kind of a fucking pass for this. Okay? Now, Ezra's supposedly not even going to be the Flash moving forward, no matter what. Okay? A lot of, like, rumors about who they might cast as Barry moving on from that, right? But the word is that it's one of the best, most compelling, awesome comic book movies ever made. So as much as I despise Ezra and the treatment, the special treatment, presumably, that they are getting from Hollywood, and I really do, I gotta put it at an A tier. Because at this point, like many of you, I'm probably kind of in this thought where I'm like, yo, I gotta see how good this movie is. Because for them to like put up with all of this and not just cancel it, I gotta see. Like, I gotta see why. I gotta know. Keaton as Batman, Supergirl, Cavill at the end. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there that's pretty exciting. 3 more. I know. So, look, are you guys upset? Put a 1 into the chat if you're upset that I put The Flash in A. Yeah, the reboot is exciting. I said your name right. I probably got lucky, and I'll probably not say it right the next time. Don't give me too much credit. Oh man, you guys are mad? Are you guys gonna try to cancel me? Am I gonna get canceled? Delete this list now! Not mad, just disappointed. Okay. Yeah, so that's another thing that's kind of interesting is like, I don't know. I feel like I get less of a pass for putting this movie in the A tier than Ezra gets for fucking up human beings' lives. Okay, anyways, moving along. The Marvels. I'm pretty curious. Where are you guys at with the Marvels? Where are you at with the Marvels? What do you think of the Marvels? D, D, B, D, C, C, B, D, 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 B, D, C, B, D, C. Yo, that's wild. Somebody put S in there. Somebody put A. Okay. So, like, I was about to say, I haven't seen a single person put an A or a B on this. Wow. So, it's kind of interesting. Like, if you really take a look at where the hype is for this movie, like, you just got to face facts that, like, it's low. Like, the core Marvel base is just, it's low. I'm going to put it in a D tier. Okay? Now, let me explain this, because I think the initial reaction here might be like, he hates Whammon. Okay? That's not true. Okay? I actually defend the first Captain Marvel movie. I don't think it's as bad as many people make it out to be. I find Brie Larson to be very unlikable. But that doesn't necessarily even matter for the character of Carol Danvers, because I think Carol Danvers actually should be a bit unlikable. You know what I mean? And I think if used correctly, Carol could be really interesting in a Marvel project. But here's the problem with the Marvels, okay? The word is that they are taking the approach of trying to be super flagrant, trying to like make fun of trolls, and trying to be aggressively sort of fighting against like narrative and trying to be cool in a very similar way to like parts of Rings of Power and parts of She-Hulk, right? And just I absolutely hate that. Like, I hate that as a strategy. I think that it's going to fall flat on its face. So I'm not really that interested. And then you add into that like it's got musical elements. It's supposed to be like a musical. Like, what am I supposed to latch onto as like a male fan of smashy smash shit? Like, what am I supposed to latch onto with that? Do you know what I mean? So there's nothing there for me. Now, granted, it's early and they haven't released too much information about it. And maybe there's some dope stuff in there that could be really cool. But as of this moment, there's nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like, and by the way, that musical shit, you don't like musicals? I like musicals if I'm there. I don't like musicals in the theater. I don't like musicals on television. Like, anytime that one of my favorite shows would do a musical episode, no, I didn't even watch it. Like, no thanks. Live, though, musicals aren't bad. You know what I mean? But no, Joker 2? Fuck that movie, dude. Straight up. No way. No way, dude. A musical? From the perspective of Harley Quinn? No thanks. Nope. So, no. No. Yeah, the Marvels it's really low. And if it really indeed does take that strategy, it will fail. It will fall flat on its face. And then, like, I just don't know how many more. Like, I actually hope that happens because I hate that strategy so much that I want it to fail over and over again so that Hollywood is basically like, no, we can't do that shit anymore. Okay, moving on. What if season 2? What if season 2? What do you think of What If Season 2? Where's the hype? It's A for me, but it's A+. Okay? I loved What If Season 1. Not every episode, though. There were some episodes that I thought were weaker. I think the last two, like, if you want a good-ass time, man, just go watch the last 2 episodes of What If. They are amazing. Like, it's amazing. It's incredible. I think that they'll get much better. I think they'll explore more fun stories. So What If Season 2 to me, which, by the way, did any of you guys see there was a leaked animatic for one of the episodes? I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but oh my God, it looked incredible. Like, oh my God, bro. So yeah, What If Season 2, very, very high on the list for me. Very, very high. Okay, X-Men 97, I don't think this should surprise anybody. It's S tier for me. I love the idea of doing this show. I'm so excited for the X-Men. Oh my God, X-Men time. On top of that, Bo DeMeo and his comments about the writer's room, his comments about making sure the legacy is like good, the fact that Charles is gone, Magneto is going to be running the X-Men now. Like, bro, this shit's compelling AF. There's a lot of mysteries on how this could be tying into the wider MCU. I don't even really need it to, but that is intriguing. Mr. Sinister's playing a big role. Like, come on, man. Like, as an X-Men fan, my God. Doing more of the 90s X-Men show in the spirit of that show, I'm all about it. Like, couldn't be more excited for it if I tried. X-Men 97. Hell to the yeah. Hell to the yeah. Okay. Let's linger on this for a second. Everybody can yell at me, tell me what they didn't like. I see everybody saying The Last of Us. I'm not going to watch The Last of Us. I've never played the game. I don't like scary things. I'm not going to watch it. Like, it's just not for me. So it would be like D or lower. Where's Rebel Moon? I'm not sure that Rebel Moon is going to come out next year. I hope it does. And it's S tier. For sure. Umbrella Academy? I didn't even watch last season, dude. I'm off Umbrella Academy. Not a fan. Imagine X-Men 97 bombing. What? Don't say that. Papa Josh, I have a question. Okay, what is it? Your Last of Us opinion is D or lower. Okay, right on. Witcher, yeah, not gonna watch it. When do you do a video about the Fox X-Men you want to see come back? I actually do want to do that video. That seems like a good video for sure. Witcher Season 3, not gonna watch it. Oh my god, dude, you don't like Umbrella Academy? I liked the first season. Second season a little bit less. And no, I don't. I didn't even check the third season out, man. I don't really care. So where were you with Willow? What do you mean? Like, I don't care about Willow at all. Mostly good tier list. I think Mando should be S and Rings of Power should be B, but that's just my opinion. Right on, Jedi Joey. Right on. House of Dragons will not be coming out until 2024. If it comes out in 2023, that would be a miracle, and I would be very happy. But I don't think it's coming out till 2024. Vox Machina, probably A+. I like Vox Machina a lot, so I'm pretty excited for the next season. How can you score Secret Invasion A tier when it has... Wait, what? When it hadn't even come out yet? Well, because we're talking about our hype level for the show. We're not reviewing the show. If you didn't know, all of these are things that will come out next year. Is there a Valyria card on Snap? No, not yet. I have to do a film review for class. What Marvel movie should I do? Winter Soldier. Hype is a word. Yeah, hype is a word. Oh, you just joined? Oh, okay. There you go. I agree with most of you. Were more generous with some than I would have been. Well, there you go. Well, to be fair, these are all old pictures. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Are you sure Rings of Power is next year? I thought it was 2024. In the research I did, it seemed like it could come out next year. Bro, why are you skipping The Witcher? Because season 2 felt like a drop-off. Cavill's gone. The writers don't give a shit about the actual lore. I'm out. You know? What about Nick Fury? What about him? What about him? Avatar 2 comes out this year. The Bad Batch. It's on there. It's on there. What about John Wick 4? You know, John Wick 4 is very high for me as well. I'd probably say A+ tier. Where do you rank the rest of the Steelers season? Low. Low. It's low. Tremendous job, Joshua. Hey, thanks. Oppenheimer? I mean, yeah, Oppenheimer's going to be cool, I guess. Should be fun. Oppenheimer! The Marvels shouldn't even come out. No, it's got to come out. It's got to come out. Cavill may make his last Witcher season good. Maybe. And if a lot of people are like, oh, it's really hyped, then maybe I'll check it out. Succession, I am behind on Succession. I'm behind on Succession for sure. Spider-Verse 2 is an A? Yes, it is. Yeah. The Flash A level? Boo. Yeah, I hear you. Honest trailer for Hot D yesterday was great. We should watch it. Oh, yeah. Let's check it out. Are we going to get copy struck? Are we going to get copy struck for the Hot D? Hot D. Honest trailer. Oh man, am I gonna have to play this on Chrome? Oh my god! What the hell is it? What is it? Honest trailer? Okay, let's pause that. Let's come over here. Get this shit. Let's do this. 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 Boom. Here we go. Ooh.
Today. From the channel behind the prestige TV you stay up to watch as an adult, and the pre-internet porn you stayed up to watch as a kid, comes HBO's return to the Westeros in search of an heir to Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Because every other true-born son of their parent company is dead. House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Remember Daenerys? Girls named Khaleesi sure do. Turns out she and her brother weren't the only nuts in the Targaryen family tree. As you revisit a civil war between rival factions of goth albino sociopaths.
Yeah, goth albino sociopaths.
Are named Aegon.
Aegon, the prince that was promised. You are the one.
Then choose a side to root for, even though the only thing these extremely out-of-touch rich people have in common with their extremely poor subjects is inbreeding.
Hey, Raymond, come out and look. This one's got a funny eye like you.
The fuck?
Meet a whole new tome's worth of characters trying to satisfy their raging throners, like Prince Daemon, a fully armed and operational Joffrey.
If you're accusing me of some depravity, you'll need to be more specific.
Watch Matt Smith continue the hot streak he's been on since Morbin time as this homicidal narcissist with a limp noodle that the internet has a crush on anyway.
Yeah.
Are you okay, internet?
It is interesting, right? The love for Daemon is kind of wild, huh?
Constantine, as a king succumbing to parts falling off disease.
Yeah.
Face is no longer a handsome one.
Who just wants to hang out in his room and play with his artisanal minifigs all day.
Yeah.
He'll declare his daughter Rhaenyra as heir. A girl who looks like she just found out she isn't getting a pony. Who gets hardened, sharpened, and aged about 20 years when her bestie becomes her stepmom. Rhaenyra must fight for women's rights over the women's wrongs of Alicent Hightower. She's sad.
She is sad.
Your blood. His last words to me, and I was the only one to hear it.
She is kind of sad.
Then they're supporting players like Otto Hightower,
Yeah.
the Hand of the King, and the King of the passive-aggressive remark.
Perhaps there's some better use for the princess's talents, Your Grace.
Kristen Cole, a hardened combat veteran, yet still the most fragile white knight in the land.
It's true.
The Valerians, an ancient family who bring much-needed diversity to people in ridiculous white wigs. And lurking, ever lurking, is Larys Strong.
Larys
who's like
Strong.
Littlefinger, if he were more into little piggies instead. Wee, 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 wee.
What the fuck?
If you thought MTV's lineup was full of hard-to-watch pregnancies, strap in for a show that's more comfortable with dead moms and stillbirths than a red state legislature.
Damn.
The showrunner had to explicitly promise to tone it down this time. And though their female characters
I think they did
go
tone
through
it down.
hell, at least they all have easy access to Plan T.
It will rid you of any unwanted consequences.
Oh, shit.
Certain.
So return to Westeros hundreds of years before winter came all over it. But don't worry, the Baratheons are still dumb.
Where's the bloody maester?
The Starks are still loyal.
There has never lived a Stark who forgot an oath.
Lannister's smart.
Yeah.
Targaryen's cuckoo.
Yeah.
The episode's directed by Miguel Sapochnik, impossible to see. And now,
That's true,
more than
actually,
ever,
yeah.
the dragon's enormous ex machinas that keep surprising people despite being as big and loud as a 747.
That's true. Oh, shit. Yo, that shit was hype, though.
There we go. That's the writing quality we got used to. Starting to feel like old times again.
Danny kind of forgot about the Iron Fleet.
Danny kind of forgot about the Iron
Leprechaun.
Fleet.
Matt Damon. You're an uncle lover. Yes, it's true. Nobody loves uncles quite like you. It's
Yeah.
not easy being green. The queen who never gassed. The dread pirate Corliss. King Louis of CK. You'll pay for this, Potter.
That was good.
Hollywood's worst Chris. Prince Eric. That's what I do. I lurk and I tow things. The lion creeps tonight.
Nice.
Lucerys looking like a snack.
Oh, shit.
Eating balls. I wonder what those are for. Oh, A human
That's what they're
alert.
for.
Beware the beast beneath.
That's what they're for, actually.
Immortan Joe's Crab Shack. And calling someone a without really saying it.
Sooner or later, you may get one who looks like you.
He doesn't know, does he? Or strong.
Does your brother mention if this one also bears a marked but entirely coincidental resemblance to the commander of the City Watch?
He is Laenor's son. What grounds could there be
What
for...
indeed, Lord Beesbury?
What? Indeed.
Come on.
What
You know
indeed?
you want to say it.
Her children.
Ooh, he said it. You were in so much trouble.
Damn. See you later.
Regally blonde.
Yeah. That was pretty decent.
Foresaw the end of the world
I like,
just to begin with a terrible winter.
to be honest with you guys, I like pitch meetings a little bit better, to be honest. Like it's it's decent. But to me, pitch meetings are a little bit more on point and also a little bit shorter, So there you go. Okay, I'll go over some super chats and then we'll get into some Q&A, just hang out in the chat, you know what I mean? We'll just hang out in the chat as well. So let me get this pulled up here. Matthew says, member for 7 months, has there been an on-screen character of a longtime villain turning into a full-out hero? I'm loving this type in comics, wrestling, but cannot recall any in film and television. Hard to say. I mean, the Dragon Ball stuff, like that feels very anime, very Dragon Ball. I can't really think of anybody in the MCU that was that way. So, yeah, hard to say. If you guys have an idea, though, throw it into the chat. Season 2 of Tales of the Jedi, Acolyte, Avatar 2, Hot D Season 2, possibly Andor Season 2. I think all of that's later. Yeah, I don't think any of that's coming out in 2023. But I appreciate you, bro. Renee says, best villain to hero is Zuko in Last Airbender. Yeah, that's a really good one for sure. Really cool art. X-Ace, let me see if I can change this here. X-Ace says, Nick Fury and Skeleton Crew confirmed for 2023. What is Nick Fury, the show? Like, what are you talking about? Are you talking about Secret Invasion? Like, what? I don't understand that. Nick Fury and Skeleton Crew confirmed to be 2023. If Skeleton Crew is confirmed to be 2023, I mean, that'd probably be like a C or a B for me. Like, I just don't know. Like, what am I supposed to... I don't know anything about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know anything about it. Don't forget Witcher Season 3. I didn't. Not going to watch it. Elijah says with a $10 holla, if they wipe the goof off of Ant-Man's face and make him a family-protecting badass up against Kang, Ant-Man is an S for me. But if it's another dumb male role, it won't even get me into the theater. Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, the only pushback I would give to that take is that Paul Rudd is hilarious. And I think that there's a lot of charm coming from the humor that Paul Rudd could have. I do understand, though, that it feels a little bit bad, especially because, Scott Lang in the comic books is like a genius. So Scott Lang in the comics, like, it's a totally different vibe. And also, yeah, Hope was always like this, like, female superior person to him, right? And I understand that trope can get a little tiresome. But Paul Rudd is hilarious. So if you don't lean into the comedic value of Paul Rudd, I feel like you're messing up. You know what I mean? But I understand what you're saying. X-Ace says Stranger Things finale late 2023. Ooh. Now, that would be an S tier for me. Stranger Things is dope, bro. Stranger Things, and the last season was a revelation. If it really does come next year, that would be absolutely sick. 100%. I think that would be great. Kerr L, member for 4 months, says, have you ever read any of the Invincible comics? I have. I'm not really too far into them. I bought the first compendium, and I think I'm like a third of the way in there, so about where the show ends. Yeah, no, I like Invincible. Purplebound Saiyan says, Josh, are you going to the Phillies World Series game tonight? You should definitely be in Geekdom 101's Discord server tonight watching wrestling. Yeah, well, it's funny. I support Geekdom, but I don't know if I've ever actually went into his Discord server. So maybe I should check that out. But I am a member. And no, I'm not going to the World Series game, bruh. Not going into the World Series game, bro, but wish him well. Nick Cage says with a $5 holla, have you read Dune? All the action is in the second half of the book. The movie is going to have more action than most comic book movies. S tier. Yeah, and I think that Danae, who I would never be so ignorant as to say Dennis. Americans. But my good buddy Danae, I think is going to... I think he's already talked about this, how awesome that movie's going to be, and very, very epic. So, hell yeah. Evan says, is it next month I get into the Diamond streams, dude? I think so, Evan. I think so. Mike Haas with a $5 holla says, Lucas wrote Willow and co-wrote the trilogy sequel with Chris Claremont. The books were amazing. That is literally the first thing I've ever heard that has me interested in Willow. So, well done, Mike. The Penguin show without Batman is like Andor not mentioning the Force. Yeah, a little bit. It does kind of feel like that. It does kind of feel like that. I get that same vibe. Darth Princess with a $2 holla says, is there a Valyria card on Snap? I don't believe so. Be cool if they made one, though. Drew Smith says, bet on Avatar making a Billy with watching The Last of Us. The Vengers want it. Oh, my God. How many of you guys really do want me to watch The Last of Us? Like, are you guys really big fans of The Last of Us? Here, hang on. Let's go to the polls. Are you hyped up for The Last of Us? I want to know. Never heard of The Last of Us. It's got Pascal in it. It's true. So right now, 67% of you are not hyped up for it. I mean, all right. Daredevil versus Batman. No prep time or weapons for either. Unfortunately, that's going to be Batman. And Daredevil is like so crazy good, right? Both of them trained by ninjas, and obviously Daredevil has like the senses and everything like that, but I just literally would put Batman's fighting ability far above Daredevil's. Yeah. Lar says, another month, another $1. Well, thank you so much, Lar! Appreciate you! Hey, Josh, do you think people are too harshly and unfairly doubting Star Wars Skeleton Crew because of their negative views on John Watts and his way of handling the MCU Spider-Man? Personally, I think they are. No, I don't think so. I mean, look, for me, I'll just say that John Watts is like the only draw to that show for me, because I don't know what it is. It feels like it's for younger people, which I'm not against, like at face value, it being for younger people. I do think that is the spirit of Star Wars, but I just don't have enough info to know anything about it. And also, like, I'm sorry, like, I have a very bad taste in my mouth when it comes to Star Wars. Like, Kathleen Kennedy has put a bad taste in my mouth for like all of Star Wars. If it's not a Dave project, I'm probably coming in with baggage. You know what I mean? Real talk. Yo, let's try a new thing. I want to try a new thing, okay? I don't know how this works. Live Q&A. What does this mean? Say something. Let's talk about things. I want to see, what does this look like for you guys? What is it like? What do you do with that live Q&A thing? Thoughts on Kraven mobility decks in Marvel Snap? This is so weird. It just did like a whole different chat. Yeah, I don't even know what this is. Thoughts on Kraven mobility decks in Snap? They're good. I mean, the mobility decks are really good. They're just not my personal flavor, but yeah, I like them. Hello there. A question. What's your plan for the rest of the day? So we've got a big Marvel video. Fernie's probably going to get that to me soon. I got to look that over, fine tune it, get that ready for upload. I feel like there's something else I'm missing, but I also want to write some videos. Like, it's a big deal for me to like kind of write the videos, come up with cool ideas for content. There was something else that we might have going on tonight, and I'm not sure what it is, man. And then if I get some time, if I like kind of finish things up, I'd like to paint some miniatures. So what did this do? I don't know what this did. So how did this work, guys? I'll end this Q&A in a little bit, but how did this work? What happened? Did it allow you to like write a single message in there or something? Okay. Hype level for Secret Wars through the roof. Do I know anything about Henry Cavill Highlander movie? I do not. What is Rebel Moon? Rebel Moon is Zack Snyder's new science fiction movie that he's doing with Netflix. And it was originally a pitch that he made to Kathy Kennedy for Star Wars. He had a Star Wars pitch. They rejected his pitch. So he reworked it, and now it's its own fantasy world. So it's not going to be Star Wars, but I would imagine it's going to have some of the vibes of Star Wars. So, do you think Matt Reeves will do justice with a trilogy? I think Matt Reeves is very talented, and as much as I take jabs at the Batman, it is a pretty enjoyable movie. So, Matt Reeves is one of those guys that, like, I'll talk my shit and I'll do my stuff, but at the end of the day, like, nah, man, he's got the goods. So I would check it out if he did a trilogy. Where would you rank the Harley Quinn HBO show? I don't really watch it. Much like Deadpool, Harley Quinn is just not my personal flavor. I'm just not down with that kind of stuff. So I never really gave it a fair shot. Weird. Amen. Pops up same as poll. Oh, cool. Okay, because on my end, the whole chat just went away, and it's just these questions that you guys brought in. So maybe this is kind of an interesting way for us to kind of engage on topics a little bit more. We'll come up with a better way to use this. It's ask something. It says weird. Okay, right on. Where would you? Okay, we already did that one. What was the old Pedro drama with Mando? Last of Us. Still confused as to what actually happened. LOL. Much love. So we don't know for sure. I'll tell you what I heard. What I heard was that there was major conflict because Pedro wanted to be out of the helmet. You'll recall that in season 1 he wasn't used as much. And he came in and did ADR. Well, he wanted to be more active and he wanted to be seen more on the show, which I understand because he's a movie star and this is one of the biggest shows on the planet. Apparently, there was major beef between him and John. John was like, fuck no, you're not getting out of that helmet. Apparently, Pedro walked off the set and didn't come back for a long time. And so they filmed the rest of the season like without him. Eventually, he came back and at least shot some ADR and shot that final episode. And I think there's 2 episodes where he takes his helmet off. So maybe they came to terms and figured out a way to do it, right? My personal belief is that I think there was so much bad blood between Pedro and creatives at Lucasfilm that's why the show hasn't been on the air in 2 years. That's why Pedro went and shot The Last of Us. And now Mando 2 is going to come out like about a month after Last of Us, and I feel like it's going to suck all the air out of the room for The Last of Us 2. So it's kind of interesting, but that's what I heard. Now, some people I talked to framed it as like, yo, everything was tense. It was the middle of the pandemic. People were like really tight, just wound up, and like, yeah, he had a blow up, but it's nothing different than what you see in a lot of different sets, which is maybe true, but I don't know. What was the TLDR on the Pedro drama? Yeah, I just answered that. What's your next in-person movie with popcorn, soda, etc.? Wakanda Forever. Wakanda Forever. Next week, man. Did you see the rumors about Sony and Disney working out a new Spider-Man deal and the Tom Holland deal next? Yes, I did hear, though. That's coming from Grace. And it lines up with a lot of stuff I've heard. I think that they already have an idea of what they want to do with Spider-Man. And yeah, I guess they have to work something else out with Sony for future stuff. And then sign a big deal for Tom. You forgot to rank Star Wars Visions Season 2, Spring 2023. Yeah, that's true, actually. I did. I'd probably have to say B. You're going to do Movember? I don't know what that is. Will the Agatha show revisit the boner? That's what they say. I don't know if I'm crazy about that. Why do 25% of people say they don't smash the like button every day? Because it's fun to do bad things. Vito says it pops up as a poll, but gives us a new button that says ask. So we are asking in secret in that regular chat cannot see. But I can see it. Cool. Jedi Joey says, are you a Philly sports guy or a Pittsburgh sports guy? Pittsburgh. Are you hyped for the Fallout show? Not really. Never played the games. The Marvel Trolls strategy sounds fake AF. And they're just trying to start the hate train already because of what people want. Hate on the next Captain America movie. Maybe. It's up to Marvel to show us a different narrative. Quartz says, is Tom Cruise casting as Tony Stark Iron Man official yet? And if so, what are your thoughts and opinions about it? Nothing official. I would love for it to happen. but nothing official, man. And I think he would be great in the role. You can pick, what, my nose? What's your level in Snap? I'm 62 and trying to push... Neymar, don't you be bragging like that, bruh. I think I'm like 42. Can you pick one of your S tier items? All others get axed. What are you picking? Ooh. Now there's a question. I think I already deleted it, right? Probably Ahsoka. Ahsoka I would keep. And everything else has got to go. Josh, please show the tier list one time on stream. I got here late. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I already deleted it. What you driving? An old Volkswagen Jetta. And it's mighty old, but mighty sturdy. Are you still watching Black Clover, Josh? No, because they only had the first episode of season 1. Do you like the Lord of the Rings movie? Hell yeah, bro. I love the Lord of the Rings movies. She was sick. All right, let's end that Q&A. Okay, so that was kind of interesting. And now the regular chat's back up. Oh! Look, 61% of people are not hyped up for The Last of Us, okay? I just want you to know. Will you do more streams playing Marvel Snap? How about right now? Eric D says, okay, how about the same scenario? Daredevil versus Shang-Chi. I think Daredevil takes it. Show the list. I already deleted it. YouTube live chat is dog water. Twitch for the win. Twitch is a much better chat. Thoughts on Earth's Mightiest Heroes show? It's amazing. Really, really good. Watch Black Adam pitch meeting. Should I? Barbie? Oh, dude, it's S tier. Are you kidding me? Barbie, let's go. Let's go. God of War Ragnarok's gonna be goated. The hidden Q&A was okay, yet better for Prime streams, in my humble opinion. Ahsoka and Mando or Anakin in Episode 3? Who wins? Anakin. Are you hyped for Avatar? Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Avatar's sick. Avatar. Real good. I'm excited. Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. Ow, 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 ow. If Obi-Wan beat him, Ahsoka can. Nope. Does anyone beat Batman hand to hand? I mean, people with super strength, maybe. But are you talking about like on an equal playing field? Who could beat Batman hand to hand? Maybe Iron Fist? Again, that's kind of cheating, though. He's got the Iron Fist. Punisher? No. John Wick? I don't think so. D's nuts? Absolutely. Raish? No, I think he takes Raish. I think he would take Raish. So, like, the thing is, Batman, though, here's what I like about Batman. He's actually not looking for a fair fight. Because a fair fight is, like, stupid. Do you know what I mean? And Bruce is a genius. So, the whole thing with Batman is that he's going to fight in a way that gives him the most advantage and that gives his opponent the most disadvantage. So, like, Batman would probably never get in the ring. Maybe for training purposes, but, like, he'd never, like, get in the ring and, like, all equal parts, so let's see who's stronger. Like, Batman doesn't care because Batman's smarter. Do you know what I mean? Taskmaster? Maybe. Luke Cage? Probably. But that's what I mean. Is like, Batman would never fight Luke Cage, like, just hand to hand. Like, he would use technology or use things or use the dark or use something to, like, beat him. Yeah. What if Batman kills John Wick's dog? Batman doesn't kill bro. Oh! 831 Red! You didn't see that shit coming, did you? Batman doesn't kill! So there you go. When is the last time the Green Lantern was relevant? Without Green Lantern ring, he is nothing. A little bit, I guess, yeah. Prime Nightwing. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. I think we're going to call it there. Did you guys have a good time? I had a good time. Did you guys have a good time? Been a super fun stream? Yeah. Also, again, I think we're going to go to 11:30 next week. I think we're going to 11:30. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, the GameStop giveaway. Let's do the gift card real quick before we get out of here. Good call. Let me get this set up. Bim, doom, bim. Bim, doom, bim. Doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom. Boom, boom. Okay, we have 801 members. Let me see. Let me pull this up. Okay, let me see here. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. For some reason, it's only on this list. It's only showing 797 members. But either way, we'll just go with this. Okay. And there's another thing I want to pull up. Hang on, everybody. So can I... Oh, shit. Where's the... No. Where's the link? I don't understand. What? What the fuck? Hang on. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let me pull this up. Because I found a new thing for rolling dice that I want to use. Where's this at? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh snap. Oh snap. I don't know if maybe you can see this, maybe you can't see it too well. Okay, so here we go. First we need to say if we're going to go from the beginning or from the end. So I'll roll a d6. I'll roll a d6. Oh, Jesus. Wait, how did I... Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's even. So we'll start from the end. So we'll start all the way at the end. Okay, now we roll a d8. Ooh, page 7. Okay. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's all the possible names of somebody that will win a $200 GameStop gift card. And now we'll start from the top, and we're going to roll a D100. Where's the D100? Can I delete? Where's the D? There's no D100 on here? What the fuck? Should we roll 5 D20s? Let's roll 5 D20s instead. $47. Are you ready? Are you ready? 1, 2. Is this showing up for you guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is Mika. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 is JT Nash. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 is the Saviors, who has won before, actually. 36, 37, 38, 39. What are we doing? 47, right? 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. 46 is Vinny. Let's just double check. Yes, it was 47. And so the next person is Infection Gaming. Infection Gaming, you have won a $200 GameStop gift card. Hit me up. Hit me up. We'll get you the info. It's rigged. Yeah, I see Infection Gaming in a lot, so it's cool. Pretty active member. So that's sweet. Boo. Yes, everybody's saying boo. It's the luck of the draw, man. It's the luck of the old draw, you know what I mean? Yeah. All right, everybody. Much love. Thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for the support. Like I said, we'll finish out the week at noon this week, and then I think we're going to go to 11:30 next week. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll let you guys know, and I'll keep you updated, okay? Much love. Appreciate you guys. As I always say, I hope you are having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video. Is everybody gone? Did everybody leave? Ah, man. I had a good time. Was it good for you? It was good for me. Yeah. Can't believe I missed a couple Marvel shows, though. Yikes. It's hard to put that list together, to be honest with you. It was like tough, man. Had to like get all these pictures, had to put them all in the same format, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Sheesh. But you know, that's just a part of the job. You know, like you guys don't know. Like you don't understand. You don't understand how hard it is to sit in this chair in front of these computers and do stuff all the time. It's crazy. It's just crazy. You know what I mean? It's crazy. All right, everybody. Look, I love you. Take care of yourselves. Open up your third eye. Wash out your brown eye. Make sure you're eating a lot of vegetables. Drink a lot of water. Having a lot of fun. I'll see you.